no choice, Warden.
To the fire room in the 55th circle of darkness.
I apologize for the intrusion, sire.
Not at all, Warden. Pour me a drink.
You're not angry?
Angry? On the contrary, I'm very pleased. In fact, I'm delighted. What was his name?
You mean the doomed soul that was here, Kegel, Eddie Kegel?
Eddie Kegel.
You drink to him, a cheap gangster.
Why not? I love him. Ever see that face before?
Of course. He was just here in this room, Eddie Kegel.
Wrong, Warden. That happens to be a picture of Judge Frederick Parker.
Impossible. They look exactly...
Precisely. They look exactly alike. And this likeness is just the weapon I need to defeat Mr. Parker. Eddie Kegel. They want it down here.
Never gets hot enough to suit the boss.
You think this is bad? Wait till they stick you in them hot clay pits way down below.
You mean we ain't at bottom now?
There ain't no bottom in this joint.
Back, doomed one. Back! Back to your work!
I ain't taking this no longer. I'm crashing out of this college. Nobody crashes out of here.
Nobody but Eddie Kegel. He breaks out from every place.
I'll crash out with you, Eddie.
Who are you?
A pal.
I don't like pals.
You mean like Smiley?
How do you know about Smiley?
Grapevine. I can help you get him. I got somebody I want to get, too. We can help each other. Is it a deal?
You gotta crash first.
I know how.
Next. Screwed.
Well, Eddie?
Okay. Watch your step. One false move and I slug you.
I'll be extremely careful.
Rub that smile off your map. A guy smiled once when he plugged me.
Certainly, Eddie. Come on. Now.
Hey! You stirring us to something? That's the finest.
It's the only way. Come on.
How long you been down here?
Since time immemorial.
The way you talk, you must have had a good education.
The most liberal one.
I only went to 3rd grade.
I went through the whole gamut of learning. I know everything.
Stuck on yourself, huh? What's your name?
Well, I have a number of aliases. I have a long record under the name of Mephistopheles.
Greek, huh?
Well, there are some who claim I'm more of one nation than another, but that's not true, Eddie. I'm of all nations. I play no favorites.
You look like a con man. Look, Mephistopheles.
Call me Nick.
You married?
Millions of women have adored me.
Quite a guy with the ladies, huh?
I'm a fascinating fellow.
Look, Mark, playing around with dames is dynamite.
But delightful dynamite, Eddie. Live fully while you may and reckon not the cost. Deny yourself nothing. Flame and blaze like a torch and toss the fire about you. Oh, Mark Khayyam said it. I'll make the most of what we yet may spend before we too into the dust descend.
You're talking screw.
Oh, is it all right if I laugh occasionally?
There ain't nothing to laugh about. I never saw nothing to laugh about my whole life. From the time I left school and ran away from home on account my folks was always drunk and fighting, I ain't laughed. All I've been doing is trying to be somebody, and I did pretty good. Worked myself up from where I had nothing to eat, no place to sleep, to top guy in my business.
Splendid. You're a man after my own heart. I wish the world was filled with Eddies.
How long is it going to take us to get up there?
Any moment now.
All right, down there, send it up. Phew. Old man Schmalhausen must be begging with rotten eggs.
Smells like the devil, too, doesn't it?
Wow, them ashes are still hot.
Hey, janitor, dash them ashes with water before you send them up.
Hey, I don't feel nothing.
Of course not. You haven't got a body.
If I ain't got no body, how am I going to get Smiley? Hey, you mug, look at what you're doing.
No one can see you or hear you until I find you a body. Now, come on, Eddie.
How are you going to find it?
Well, everyone has his physical counterpart, his double. I happen to know where your double is.
You mean a guy which looks like me?
Spitting image.
Well, supposing he don't want to give me his body.
He'll be asleep. He won't have anything to say about it.
What happens when he wakes up?
When he wakes up, he'll be you.
And who'll I be?
You'll be him.
Huh?
To everyone else, you'll be him. Of course, yourself. You'll be yourself.
Oh. Hey. Give me that again, will you?
Oh, stop worrying about it, Eddie. Leave everything to me.
I leave nothing to you, con man.
I'm sorry, Eddie. It's this cold air. Makes me irritable. I don't like cold climates.
I don't feel nothing. And if you ain't got no body neither, how come you feel cold?
I've been down below so long that even my soul has grown accustomed to the heat.
Hey, if I ain't got no body, I ain't got no fingers, right?
Right.
No fingers, no fingerprints, right?
Right.
I can get away with murder.
Not exactly. Without fingers, you cannot squeeze a trigger.
Yeah. I sure want to squeeze a trigger. Hey. What is this, double cross? This ain't St. Louis. Smiley's in St. Louis.
The body we want is here. And don't you forget, you have a little job to do for me first. That was our deal.
Okay. I ain't reneging.
Come on.
Hey. What's the idea of bringing me here?
I'm going to get you the fingers to squeeze that trigger.
How do you figure getting it in a criminal court?
How did I figure getting you out of that jam down below? But I did.
Yeah. That was neat.
This will be even neater. Trust me.
Okay. Let's go. Hey, there ain't a seat in the joint.
Let's sit here.
What's the matter with you? There's cops in them seats.
They won't mind. They won't even know.